And it's so funny too because we went and did that first video, and this is a story I'll never forget because it put like a pit in my stomach, and it made me feel like maybe this isn't the thing I want to do. So we're going around, we're asking people like, "Hey, you want to be a part of this?" Like I wasn't even like, now I go up to people like, "Hey, my name's Lenny. I'm a YouTuber. We do public interviews." Back then, I was like, "Hey, man, I we're doing this video, man." Like I was so awkward and weird. Now I walk up to people like, "Hey, man, I'm a YouTuber. Like this is what we do." Um, so I'll never forget. We go up to this booth. It's like a Christmas booth. You could take a photo with Santa, and I was like, "Hey, any of y'all want to answer public interviews? You know, win $10, whatever." The first guy was like, "Well, how many followers you got?" And at that point, we had like 100, 150, 120. And like I showed him, and he was like, not worth my time. I was like, so I literally said to him, verbatim, what I said to him is, well, the next time you see me, I'm going to have this many followers. And the next time you see me, I'm not going to be giving out $10. I'm going to be giving out $100. So I can't wait to see that guy one day and just be like, hey, I'm still doing it. But it was just the nastiest comment that I ever had out here, because it's so much love out here. It's not like New York. I feel like I got a lot of like, I feel like New York, it's like the energy, but out here, that was the only one comment I've ever gotten. And I was just like, I'm gonna stay locked in. I'm gonna stay locked in. So anyway,
I like it.
we started doing it. I think we did 4 videos in totals. We did 2 at the Panther Stadium. We did 2 in the mall. They all did really well number wise. And so we stopped doing that for a little bit. And then I started doing reaction videos February. And I was like, man, okay. And then I posted every day, up until recently we took a break. But during that time, I went up to Gabby and I was like, Gab, I think this is like a real possibility. We're over 1,000 followers now at this point, and everything was happening, and all the momentum is just building, right? And I talked to Gabby. I said, Gabby, I love the fire department. I really did. I loved everything about it. I loved helping people. I hated, the one thing I did hate was the toxic masculinity that was in the fire department. Oh, I'm better than you, or that. Shut up. Like, we don't care for that, bro. Like, we're here for the community. We're here to help the people. I feel like it was very sporty, right? It was like individual, like sporty. That was like the one thing I hated about it. But other than that, I loved what I got to do. I got to ride the trucks. I felt like a little kid every day I went to work. But I sat down with Gabby and I was like, Gab, I said, I think this is it. And she was like, well, you need to work for a little bit, And then I was like, okay. So I left there and I worked like two other little jobs that were like part-time. She was like, you can do part-time, whatever. And dude, I was just cranking out videos, bro, every day, multiple a day, month and month and month and month. And this is probably like March. No, this is May. It's like May. And I was like, I'm leaving. And she goes, what? I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm not working again. Like, this is going to be it. And she goes,
I remember you talking to me about all this. We just had started talking about, I was just starting thumbnails with you, like right around that time.
Yeah. So insert DJ, I put up like a post of like people who I needed thumbnails, because like that's your biggest thing, right? We have over 1.5 million impressions, but people aren't clicking on videos. So our biggest thing is getting people to click on videos. So we need better thumbnails. So met DJ, all this is happening, all this momentum is riding this wave, right? And I talked to Gabby. I said, give me time. And she goes, you know what? You got 6 months. Figure it out. And I was just like, we here, boy. LLC. We're in the process. We got some funding. We're in the process of looking for more funding currently. I mean, a lot of things have just happened. We're making videos. We're making content. Unfortunately, last month we got demonetized for some BS reason that nobody told us about. Like no information at all. But we're here, man. We're growing. We turned from just doing YouTube content to also being a social media agency. So we help create social media presence for businesses. And, and we just try to help them generate business. And that's what we do. We're currently working with a chiropractor and an insurance agent. So we're just trying to help people grow and build their business, and that's what it's all about. It's all about awareness. You're not seen until you're seen. But on the flip side, I also get to do cool food reviews and public interviews, and that's really who I am. I'm Lenny from Lifting Love.